Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. We've got a great custom league matchup on tap between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Colorado.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Turner goes down for the first out of the game. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Turner has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. Next up, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, that's down.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Angels, the
now
center
the pitch.
Fielder, Byron Buxton.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 down, no one on base. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
At the plate, Ronnie Mauricio. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one is gone.
Batting short.
Into the box,
second
Marcus
baseman.
Semien.
Marcus
Hit that
Semien.
toward the mound. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. David Ortiz is sent packing for out number two in the inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double. In now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. In the dirt here, and he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The first baseman,
Now a
Rafael.
ball lined toward the alley in left center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Acuna digs in now.
The left fielder, Ronald
First
Acuna
pitch of the AB now.
Jr.
Now Lester's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled down the line, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Batting ninth.
So now to the plate, Pedro Martinez, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Now a flare out toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Buxton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hit in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. And now Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious
Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, John Lester.
The pitcher, John
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one away now in the Colorado third, and into bat is Trey Turner. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Base is empty, 2 away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
The right
Outfield
field,
shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Winker.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Betts is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
The catcher.
So there's the
Gary
first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Out in front of it, strike 1. Lester's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Stepping in now, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Mauricio, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronnie Mauricio becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The left fielder, Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner has it, and there's out number 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Gary Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and a strike to count.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Buxton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The first baseman.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Devers.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Off the rocks and gone. To the plate now, Pedro Martinez.
The pitcher.
As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
The center field.
In now, Byron Buxton. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Now batting. The shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. I'm set with the 0-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now batting.
And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Martinez, the runner at third. Buxton over at second. Turner at first with no outs. Popped him up. Betts is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Gary.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
He'll get it into second, and that's the second out. Now into the box, Marcus Semien. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Babe Ruth is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Now the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So next to hit is Trey Turner. 0-for-2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have it.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Goodness, 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Fouled away. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. In the air to right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Blake Snell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Rafael Devers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. At the plate now, Ronald Acuna as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Pedro Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between 3rd and home. So 1st and 3rd with 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. And now for the Angels, Trey Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Turner gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Mike Trout. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. And now the first pitch.
Mike.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mike Trout goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate here is Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he gets there as he had. So here is Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Turner fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready now for L.A. Gary Sanchez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. First delivery to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton is there. One pitch, one out. Juan Soto
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Down 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And that one yanked just foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a high drive. Get up, baby. Get up, baby. Get up. Oh, yeah. Home run. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now here it comes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Tatis is off at first with 2 away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He's running. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now back, the center field, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even to Trout, 1 and 1. Scorched to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Bruce Sutter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. And it's 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here now is Rafael Devers. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Devers.
And right into the shift. reined in. And he is out on the tag. Up next, Ronald Acuna. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far.
Acuna Jr.
On a line, that's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Freddie Freeman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Angels. Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First offering on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Fastball right back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here. Aroldis Chapman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54. Aroldis.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Ortiz.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't...
That will have to press pause. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder,
Houston Street comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 16, Houston Street.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So now to the plate, Trey Turner.
Shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next to stand in is Jesse Winker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Winker.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Street is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Ronnie Mauricio.
Number 2, Ronnie
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. In now for Colorado, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Edgar Martinez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 11, Edgar Martinez.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to hit is Trey Turner. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. A wave and a miss made him reach.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pedro Martinez is the winning pitcher of record. John Lester gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. I was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell.